it's really a fundraising effort at its core.
Right. Kasi when you said na you have this big vision, no, for Young Focus, I would assume na parang gusto mo na itong maging isang nationwide.
Yeah, of course, and it's also not to just put the spotlight on Young Focus. Although I really believe in the work that they've done. I've been on ground. I've met their staff. I've met their teachers. So I really have a heavy level of trust and belief in what they do. But that's not to say it should just be one Young Focus to serve the Philippines. Like, I hope that Young Focus can also set an example for other NGOs to follow, to really either learn from, to be inspired by, because that's the goal. It's really to have more people to establish these type of organizations that, as we can see, really impact so many incredible lives. So to be able to replicate that nationwide, I think really is the goal. And sana through this campaign, we can really allow awareness to be one of the things at the forefront.
Yung mga naging kaibigan mong sa Miss Universe, like from other countries,
Yes.
sinabihan mo rin ba?
Not yet, actually. Well, kasi I guess sa isip ko, like, paano sila mata-travel dito or if they amplify it to their audience, siguro. But yeah, I should ask,
Right.
I should reach out to them. I'm sure they'd be interested
Yung
to
mga
know.
mayayaman mong kaibigan. Kasi ganun pag ball, di ba?
Yes,
You're-
kapag fundraiser,
Oo eh.
definitely. Yeah, but I also want to encourage people who maybe wouldn't consider themselves as like very like monetary
Okay.
what is this able to give a lot monetary wise, but even small amounts help. Like, I really want to encourage people, like, within their range, that they can give whatever they can give. That's already a big thing.
Can your fans donate?
Yes, of course they can. So they can visit the Young Focus website and social media channels on the youngfocus.org/donate. There's all the donation information as well. And I encourage them to learn about the organization, see if it aligns with their values, to learn about the programs that they're running on ground. And then, yeah, if they want to give, which I think is wonderful. Thank you so much if you're willing to give. And yeah, if they could. Ooh. 12 dresses or outfits or ensembles all together, and yeah, they're spread out across the few years. So there's some
Anong
from my Miss
pinaka-ano
Universe
dyan?
journey.
Yes, ano yung pinaka parang, ito na yung pinaka mabigat.
It would really have to be the Gerson de Mavivas pieces that I wore during my reign. So why? Because these heavily feature textile, which is something that I think I carry on until now, but it really was at the beginning of my love story with Philippine textile.
Okay.
And one of the first creations that I was able to kind of showcase that love through.
Kasama rin ba dyan yung green dress that you wore when you arrived in Thailand?
No,
no.
it's not.
Iconic yun.
Oh, that would be hard one to let go, no?
Okay.
Pero no, it's not a part of the collection. That's with the designer. As in I do want to shout out also to the gracious designers who have been willing to donate these for fundraising, because it's also their craftsmanship and their investment into these pieces as
Yung
well.
lava gown hindi din kasama.
Hindi talaga. Baka nasa museum eventually, no? No joke. But yeah, it's quite an iconic piece.
I
But
know.
these ones are, yeah, they're mostly from my special events throughout the years. Yes, there's Ulysses, there's Jaggy Clarino, Jerson Damavivas, Manny Halasan, just to name a few. So very gracious to these designers who have so willingly donated the pieces for a good cause.
So pinasabog mo lang na you'll be in Miss Universe again?
Yes, I'm very, very, very grateful to be invited back for the third year. That's a really big thing for me, kasi in a way, it really gives me confidence about my hosting on an international level. And I really do enjoy it talaga. There's a certain level of spontaneity in an event such as Miss Universe. Of course, everything's happening blow by blow. Like, hindi mo alam, like, sino papapasok, or like, what's gonna happen next. Syempre, kapag with different hosting countries din, the first 2 years, one was in El Salvador, the next one was in New Orleans, and now it's in
Started there,
Mexico.
diba?
I know, it's crazy. So every different country gives a different energy and a
Right.
different audience, and I love being a part of that, because again, it gives me that well-rounded perspective. Like, I was a girl up there on that stage, I know how they're feeling, but to be within the crowd and to feel the energy, it's electric. It's really the love of pageantry that is really ignited all over again.
Still with Zuri?
I'm not sure, actually. I'm hoping. I really love our tandem. I enjoy working with her so much. She's great. So I hope to see her there.
Right. Pero yung tanong ko kanina, napapansin ng ng
I
fans.
know, baka wala akong filter sa mukha. But I try my best kasi, as I said, like, I understand the weight that a Philippine sash has on a candidate. I understand the pressure. I also, as a candidate myself, once upon a time, I understand the sacrifice, the challenges, the hard work that goes into being on that stage. So, of course, it's impossible for me not to relate to a Miss Philippines and their journey. So, of course, I'm always rooting for them. Baka yung emotions ko lang, hindi ko pa nakabantay.
Ito na ba, will we get to the 50?
I hope so. I mean, Chelsea, she's great. I feel like, as I said, I think she gives a fresh new air to a Miss Philippines, and she's so young. And I feel like, yeah, I would really be excited to see how she transforms on stage because I feel like she's that type of girl. Eh. When you meet her in person, she's very sweet, very like kind of demure, very sweet. But then on stage, she unlocks a different part of herself. Performer talaga siya. So very excited ako to see how that comes alive on the Mexico stage.
Na-monitor mo yung journey niya?
A little bit, oo. Kasi close friends din ako sa designer niya, kay Manny Halasan.
Okay.
Yeah, so I wasn't able to have a sit down with her, although I reached out multiple times, but feeling ko napaka-busy siya. So I also understand the schedule that comes along with being a representative. So I understand that now she's in the US and I'm
Right.
wishing her the best. At least she's able to adjust to the time zone. Sana able to rest so that she can give it her all come day one of Miss Universe. Oh, I always say like just to really remember why you went on that journey in the first place, whether and it can be anything it resonates with you, whether it's opening new opportunities or doors for yourself or elevating your community or for a cause or for the country, just to hold on to that anchor because throughout the exhaustion and the long schedules and all the ups and downs that comes with being a Miss Philippines, that's what you really need to hold true to, and just enjoy because I look back on it now and it feels like a blip. Like, yeah, it was like so fast. Yung time ko, 2 weeks yata, 2.5 weeks ang laban ko noon sa Thailand. But now looking back, it's so fast. And I wish I could have been more present to soak in every moment because it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. It feels like you're in the Olympics, not to draw the parallels between an Olympian and a beauty queen, but you're surrounded by delegates from all over the world representing your country. And I think that's such an exciting and incredible honor to have in your lifetime. So I hope that, my advice would be to be present and to remember her anchor and to just enjoy.
Are you brushing up on your, ano ba?
Rapping skills. Oh my God, wala akong skill dyan.
Oh no!
Baka last minute na lang.
Hola!
Hola, amiga. Yeah, but that would be nice actually. I should brush up on that.
Iba kasi din ang energy ng mga Mexicans,
Ay, kaya excited
diba?
na excited ako kasi feeling ko yung energy sa loob ng stadium will be electric. Kasi
Okay.
just like, I recognize that Latin America as well as the Asian communities, we really love pageants.
Right.
Iba talaga ang amor ng mga pageants. So, I know that it'll be felt. So, and there's a large Latin delegation like representing that part of the world. So I feel it's just gonna be incredible.
I remember, 2 years ago ka ba sa Mexico? It's
Kasi
a
my
beautiful city.
upcoming All-Star Canada, so that'll be a string of concerts through Calgary and Toronto.
Right.
Tickets are on sale now if anyone's interested in coming along. And then from there, we're segueing straight to Mexico City. So, laban lang. Yes. And then when I come back, gala na agad.
So,
So,
nakakagala.
yun.
Catriona, ano masasabi mo? A lot of fans are saying dapat ikaw yung main host, one of the main hosts.
I'm very, very flattered. Actually, I was up for consideration, but it was Roku themselves as the brand streaming partner of the televised version of Miss Universe to the US that really fought for me. So flattered din naman ako that they really see my value as a correspondent. But yeah, it would have been a nice experience, and I hope one day I'll be able to experience that rin.
Yeah, one day.
One day.
Kahit the pre-pageant, diba? Yung preliminary.
Oo, pero usually kasi that's given to the reigning Miss Universe, di ba? Oo. So
Do you
yun.
still prepare for this kind of hosting?
Yeah, I actually like to familiarize myself with the girls in as much as I can, although there are so many and you don't know who's going to make the first cut. It would be easy to say, oh, study these 20 profiles and not the 100. I think it's 140.
130 now.
My
130.
God, ang laki.
Biggest in
It's
the
the biggest ever. Kasi ang alam ko, before this year, yung year ko yata, ang pinaka-largest with 95 or 94. Also, I would love to get to know the girls through but the profile I think is also such a glimpse as well. It's not really a full picture of who they are because I think it's a nice thing as a commentator to be able to throw in those tidbits or yung kwento about the girls or their countries in. But yeah, I'll try and brush up. Sana manonood ako ng mga preliminaries habang nasa Canada or baka nasa aeroplano na ako that time. Hindi ko alam. Pero best efforts lang to prepare.